Let's go. Alright, y'all. I'm sorry, but I couldn't leave that Triumph there on the market. I made a bad financial decision. I now own that Triumph Tiger 800 ABS. Y'all probably all saw it coming. But yeah, I had to do it. It's just so fun. And some of y'all may know from watching that and watching previous videos, I could not upgrade to this bike without having to get rid of another one. Yep, that's right. Josie, I'll miss you. You were good to me. But it was time for us to part ways. So we are now saying goodbye to the 05 Diamond Super Glide. And it will be available at North Ridge Customs, Charleston Triumph, pretty shortly. I will let y'all know as soon as I know when it's there. And if somebody from my channel wants to buy it, it will be there for sale. So I've had this bike for a few days now, and I love it. The acceleration, the way it feels, the way I sit in it, the way I sit on it, whichever. It's amazing. It'll be a whole lot better for commuting back and forth to work with the long interstate rides. I plan on trying to do Iron Butt Challenge eventually on this bike, once I can get everything scheduled and organized. I got a really good deal on this bike. And honestly, I think if you're in the Charleston area, and you're looking for a new bike used, anything from Harley, Honda, Triumph, Royal Enfield, go check my guys out over there at North Ridge Customs and Charleston Triumph. They are a authorized Triumph dealer, as well as an authorized Royal Enfield dealer. That new 2021 Himalayans are flying out of the showroom. They can't keep them in. They have a new shipment coming in soon. As of recording this, it is not in now. But this bike here, It gives you the upright seating position of a touring bike. An ADV bike, an enduro bike. That comfort and that control, that type of seating position. But it gives you the power, the acceleration, sound of, you know, one of the base model Triumph Speed Triples. It's insane to me how well balanced and controlled this bike is. That's probably my turn. Yeah, this bike is so new. I don't even have GPS on it. So, yeah. There's that. But I didn't even realize I was in second gear at that stop sign. And I don't know of other sport bikes where you can take off that easily in second gear, but still have the acceleration of, you know, a crotch rocket, a Rice rocket, a Bossa rocket. It's just, it's absurd to my mind right now. And it's kind of like absurd to my mind that, hey, I own this bike now. This one's mine. And hopefully we get a bunch of good content. I plan on trying to do some stuff in the trails, use this bike for what it's meant for, but also, you know, for commuting back and forth to work. From that first ride, I was just like, oh my god, I love this bike. This is the, you know, that first ride was the first time ever being on a Triumph for me. And y'all know I've been having motorcycle issues and content's been sporadic at best. But hopefully this bike here changes all that. Hopefully I learn to get lost and let loose a little bit more. Get to a point where we can open it up a little bit more and get past this truck. But for the most part, man, my biggest thing to people who are thinking about riding, wishing about riding, or want to try it, just get on a bike and go. Go to one of your Harley dealerships and take the MSF course and try it. Find a friend who has a bike and try it out. As of right now, would I recommend this bike to a novice? If you had self-control, yes. In my opinion, this is kind of like the MT-07 from Yamaha. I mean, it's a very controllable bike, and if you've got the money to get the higher end ones with all the different traction control and whatnot, I say go for it. You can put it into rider modes on those and adjust the power. You can customize it to where it can be a little bit more forgiving for you in the lower power, and then you can work on building your way up to letting out the full beast. I mean, the ability on that is endless. So I don't know what I would advise more as a good beginner bike, but this is up there. I still believe the little bit less power of like the BMW 650, the Royal Enfield Himalayan, but you have downfalls with those. You know, they're not as, I don't want to say not as put together, but not as composed to do long miles on the interstate. Will it do it? Yeah. But that's the same way you can say a Yamaha 300R will do it, or the CBR 300 or Rebel 300. Those bikes will do it, but is it going to be as enjoyable as being on one of these and taking a ride down the interstate? No, far from it. I don't know what all else to say. As I ride this bike more, I will find more stuff about it. The good points, the bad points, how it handles on the trails. There's not a whole lot of brake dive on these bikes, which I've heard a lot, and that is amazing, especially with the dual piston calipers and dual calipers on the front. These bikes are just so enjoyable. And the scenery, oh my god, look at the water out there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Oh, she leans so nice. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do all this on the review. I might add some of this stuff into the first impressions video. I haven't quite released that yet. That's how quickly I went ahead and snatched this bike up. Yeah, I just, after riding this bike, I could not let it get away from me. And I hope y'all are as excited as I am for this. Push the button. It's the same as the BMW. Don't be a noob and leave your light on. I'm riding it like I'm trying to break it in. I'm not going above 6,000 RPMs. You know, I honestly haven't even let out the full beast. I don't know if I'm scared to or what, but it's so amazing. I can't believe I did it. I'm absolutely in love with this bike. And you know, maybe you'll see videos with Mrs. Viking Rider on this bike. Hopefully those can come out soon. This is the first bike that I've owned where she's actually wanted to get on it and go for a ride. So I'm excited about that. Well, I'm going to enjoy my new toy and workhorse. The next video, I will let y'all know what I've decided to name her, because I already have a name for her. And it was great talking to y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I enjoyed having y'all with me. And this is the Viking signing out.